How has the local community come together in response to those earthquakes that have been so devastating, and we really don't even know the real extent of the loss of life yet?
Um, the community has been amazing. Uh, Everybody has reached out to us to ask what can we do, to share their ideas. We have had people collecting food, clothing, tools, you name it, in multiple places throughout the city. We also have had, you know, businesses deciding to donate some of their proceeds to the Venezuelan fundraising. We have had other communities, other Latino communities, also reach out and support us. It's been great. I cannot describe how heartwarming it
Hmm.
has been within all the heartbreak.
I imagine, and I imagine it is just it's so heartening to see all of those efforts in the face of a disaster like this. Here we are, though, 2 weeks later, and what do we know so far about recovery efforts?
We know very little. Um, you know, it's a little complicated to follow communications
Hmm.
from the government. But as far as we know, they're still trying to recover bodies. There's still hope to find survivors, even though that is dimmer by the minute. But I don't think there is a clear plan to recover, to rebuild. That is still to be determined.
And how is your own family doing?
My family is okay. They were lucky. They only had, material losses. My family lost a couple apartments down on La Guaira, but they were unharmed.
Hmm.
Very little damage to their places in Caracas. Very scared, obviously, but
Yeah.
we're lucky.
And what have you heard from other Venezuelan Canadians who are living here about, how many of them have been able to actually contact their families?
The communication has been restored.
Good.
I would say to what it was originally. You do hear from the community, somebody will have either somebody that was in that area. Like, it's the coast, and it was a long weekend, so a lot of people were in the area,
Hmm.
and so yeah, you will hear on the community that somebody lost somebody, uh, or they're looking for people, but I would say probably most of them have been accounted for, as far as I know. Not very many people would like to get into details of that. It's very raw
I'm
at the
sure.
moment. Yeah.
When we see pictures of it, I mean, the devastation is just unimaginable. The number of buildings that are
Yes.
just, pancaked on top of each
Mm-hmm.
other or, just fallen over altogether. I can't imagine how people are coping.
Yeah. That is one of the things that we feel as Venezuelans living outside of the country, and it's 8 million of us
Yeah.
outside of the country. It's one of the things that is the hardest is you're not there to share it. It's the devastation, what you see on social media, and then algorithm work in ways that is all you see for the longest time. So we also feel guilty because we can turn it off,
Yeah.
but the people back home cannot. So that is the hardest part. It's like you want to be there, you want to be in the rubble, you want to be lifting rocks and trying to pull people, and you can't.
Eh,
It's
yeah. And merely for people who maybe, aren't necessarily part of the Venezuelan community here,
Mhm.
but want to do what they can to help, what's the best thing they can do right now?
We have a fundraising campaign still. You can find it on our website. The website is vcsbc.ca/donate. It's still ongoing. We have surpassed the goal of 20,000, thanks to the community
Great.
in general
Yeah.
and in the Lower Mainland and all throughout BC. But we have increased the goal to 30,000 at the moment, and that's probably going to change again
Yeah.
because, well, it's not only the immediate need, but then the long-term need. It's
Right.
going to take some time for Venezuela to be able to recover, and we have to think that Venezuela is a country where poverty is endemic. It's everywhere, so it's going to take a lot of effort for everybody to be able to help the people that lost everything. No, not even counting the people that got hurt in a way,
Yeah.
but just the material loss, their houses, their homes, belongings,
Hmm.
and that's gonna take a long time. Yeah.
Meriely, it's really good to hear you this morning. Thank you so much for taking the time, and best with all of these efforts. And once again, I will say it, vcsbc.ca. vcsbc.ca is where people can go if they want to help out. All
Yes.
right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You take care, okay?
You too.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's Meriely Arias, who is the Vice President of the Venezuelan Canadian Society of BC. One more time, if you can help out, vcsbc.ca.